How's it going? Today's going to be a very exciting and very long day. So we started working on in the last video, the task for the Council of Humanity. People right up there. Now we got a task to do 4 specific juniors. Got to have certain traits and set them up in the rocket. So we got 2 of them done in the last video. Kind of learned some about the memories and the foods, mixing and matching to get certain stats. We got 2 left today. Once we're done with this, we need to jump back on the boat, head to the refueling dock, which is way out over there, pick up some methane, a little bit of oxygen, and head all the way down to the exodus station. Now, in the rocket there, apparently they did some changes around with the last patch. It used to be only spots for 3 of the juniors, which is kind of weird because all of the tasks up here require 4, but they changed it. So now you can set up 4 in one rocket, and that is fantastic. So, plan on doing 1 launch today. That'll complete our task, and we'll kind of go from there. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. Put these guys in here. We'll run upstairs and see what 2 we need left. There we go. Turn this on. I did some rearranging as well with the chambers. So I was kind of thinking I was going to set up all 4 of these to run at once. But there's not really any reason. At least not right now that I can see. Only runs for about 2 or 3 minutes for each one of these. And when you start one, get over here, get everything set up with the proper traits, all the, the memories, the foods. This one's almost done. So you can kind of just cycle through the 2 and not worry about trying to feed power and water through all 4 of these. I mean, it might change later on, but kind of see how that works out. See, I got all the cables sorted out too. A little bit more clean, a little bit more neat. Down through here with those. And then along the sides here. So it's not too bad, man. Let's head upstairs and see what we need for the final 2 and try to start on those guys. Now, you guys said as well, I think it's once we start the process in here, we can hit H and then select what we want from the list of all the different traits. It's one thing I was talking about in the last video that I wish we had, was a way to select what we're looking for instead of just throwing in random stuff until it populates, So Habitat Care is the one we're working on. We need a lab tech and a teacher. Okay. Lab tech and teacher. Probably just start off with the teacher and then work on the other one. Now, I made some more foods too. We got some in our inventory. Kind of did that on the way over here. Something I noticed too, man. A lot of the lag that we were having right here, might have talked about it in the last video. It's from the water purifier. Every time I hook that up on the boat, everything drops for the frame rate. So not sure what's the deal is with that, but it's definitely an issue. All right, so let's grab... I'll tell you what. Let's figure out what we need first. Again, we're still new here, so bear with me. That's it right there. You guys said to hit H. Okay, so we were in the screen in the last video. Why is this not in alphabetical order? I'm just saying. Teacher. So we need weight, height, communication, wisdom, and patience. Oh, then we can track it too. Oh, it tracks it here. I was looking at the top left of my screen. So weight and height. So that's good for weight. That's kind of middle ground all around. Life expectancy. Weight, but it has a ton of strength as well. And that's just a mix too. So you got this one. And that one is a mix. This one's double what this one is. Okay. So let's start off with the memory. So we need communication, wisdom, and patience. I wish up here... That's commander's log. If they could make it to where you could search up here for the traits, oh, dude, that would be fantastic, man. So what we're looking for, I think, is the ones that got the single, like this, for wisdom, right? And save these for later on when we have more complicated things that might require 2 different traits, right? Patience and say... So if we had communication on this one, that would be a good one to use, right? If we needed like patience and wisdom or something. There's patience there. What do we need? Wisdom? Communication and patience. Patience on these. Empathy. Wisdom and leadership. We got wisdom right here, though. Communication, but it has leadership as 10. I gotta remove the money, man. Need to put need to put it back on the boat. That's got wisdom for 10, but logic for 5. There's more communication. So that's 5 and 5 on communication. Let's use that one. And what do we have over here? Patience, leadership, communication for 8, but also has discipline. It's another one that's half and half. So that's just patience for 1. It's super heavy, though. Maybe use these to get rid of them. Right? Instead of using that, it's only 1 on the weight. Let's get rid of those. That's also the same. Use those and get rid of them. Wisdom for 10. That's also 10. Okay. So none are mixed for this one. Wisdom, patience, and communication. None of those are doubled up. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Still need more patience. Okay. So all we have to do on this is add it till it's checked off, right? So patience is good. We need wisdom, communication. That's good. And then one of those. That's it. Fantastic, man. So all we gotta do now is work on the foods. We should be set. There's probably a catch that I'm not seeing, man. Happens every single time. Let's grab some foods. We got a ton of them in here. Just take them all. Super overweight. Happens, man. It happens. Alright, so we need weight and height. Let's look at the high tier ones. Because they got the higher stats, right? So height for 20. Height for 30. Height for 50. And you also got intellect. So that should move other things up the list too, right? So we gotta watch out for that. So let's add one of these. Jumps it up to 38. Let's get some height as well. We still need some more height. It's got life expectancy of 40 on top. So this one is kind of the same as this, but a toned down version. Okay. Dude, that's a lot of height you need, man. Holy crap, dude. Okay, so we're good there. What if we remove one and use one of the lower tier? That's a 6 all around. Okay, that's good there. So all we need now is some weight. So high fat's good for weight, 8. That's 8 as well, but also has strength. None of the high tier ones are weight, right? Weight 3, weight 3, weight 10. Let's just do the high fat. There we go, 100%. So if we untrack it, we need to get rid of this one. So from what I've gathered, if you got 2 that are 100%, is that 100%? It is. That one's almost. If you got 2 that are 100%, it's random which one you get, which kind of sucks. We've only got enough for the 2 juniors. So if we get this one, I gotta go all the way back up to the seed vault to grab another one. Okay. So for these, they got the same stats, though. Weight, height, communication, wisdom, and patience. If I remove this, it totally changes everything. So teacher's 96, though, and this one's 94. Do we have anyone with lesser wisdom than 5? Because maybe this one requires more wisdom than the teacher, right? Let's do this for the moment. Leave that in there, because right now it's good. We could run it. I don't think we have anything that's less than 5 on the wisdom. Super heavy, dude. That's a mystery box that has patience, too. These are all 1 on patience. That's wisdom for 10. I mean, it doesn't matter. The other one's what, 5? That's 10 as well. If we can find a wisdom with 5 or just anything less, maybe we're overstepping on the 1, right? So it looks like all wisdom is locked at 10. Interesting. Is that the only stat that changes the teacher over the manual holder? Okay, so this needs more patience than that one does. So we can't change that one out. And teacher requires more communication, so we can't. Okay, so literally the only thing that would allow us to change this around is if we had a lower wisdom. Maybe say like an 8 one. Maybe that only requires 8, but that requires 10. You know what I mean? And why does it not show the full stats here? I don't understand that part. None of them do. That one does. Is it because we made one? Ooh, maybe because we made one. That's why it shows exactly how much you need. Okay, so let's do this. We'll roll the dice and see what we get. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the teacher. So, 107 years. I mean, that's not too bad. We got a ton of stuff in here. Height is 165. Weight's going to be 62. Intellect is 165. 41 on strength. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the 1. And if we get the manual holder, we'll do all this exactly again. Let me take a screenshot too. There we go. We'll put them all in and try to roll it a second time. I'm nervous. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Didn't it say 3:30? Okay. Please wait. I'm waiting. Patiently. Semi-patiently. So it already says that the profession is a teacher. So I guess we got the good one? Also got a mutation too. So I looked up the height and stuff. The height, dude, is ginormous, man. 6'5". Holy crap, dude. Almost done. A couple more seconds. But that's not too bad, man. I forget what the other one was. Was it lab tech? I have to go upstairs and see. Pull you out here. Double check. Triple check our work. Teacher. Nice, man. Nice. That's not too bad, dude. Okay, so not as hard as it was before. So that's good there. Let's go ahead and we'll save. Just in case. I don't want to have to go through that again. And then we'll go upstairs and double check. I think it's a lab tech that we need. There we go. Dude, it's a ton of help having that menu on the side to kind of see what you have. The thing is, even though you get that one that you're tracking to 100, it's don't tell how many other items you have at 100 as well, so it's what it is. Now, what if we got all the memories unlocked, right? Kind of weird how there's no lower tier wisdom ones. Yeah, lab tech. Okay. Have to see what we need for that. And the thing is, man, one, we're kind of low on foods, but two, we might run out of memories. There's still a ton of places we've got to do some exploring for. But I think total for the community, the committee, we need like 40 of the juniors to fill all the roles. So, I mean, it's quite a bit, man. All right, so for this side, what was it? Lab tech? Started off in alphabetical order, man. So wisdom, logic, and patience. So same as a teacher, but logic instead of what? Communication? Okay. I'm confused now again. What was it? Wisdom, logic, and patience. Let's use some more of these to get them out of here. Again, they waste so much, man. Now, what has logic? That's logic for 5. I'm not sure if there's any pure logic ones. I mean, there should be, right? Logic for 5. Oh, wait. Logic and wisdom. That should be everything. Absolutely. Okay, so one of you covers both. And then patience, let's just add it until... There we go. Then we need some intellect. Now that comes from the foods. That one's 50. Also has height. That's like the half version of this one. Okay. Do we have any more of those? Let's do this too. Clean up our inventory. That was a lot easier than the teacher. I mean, we're not done yet, but... That's height and intellect as well. Grab some of those. Let's just take all these, man. Take them all. $25 and $25. Almost. Let's try to just get it, like, narrowed down and not use the extra ones, too. Get it, like, right at 100. That's 12. There we go. Now, what else is with this? We need some more weight. We're good. There we go. So that's our loadout for the lab tech. So encyclopedia, the bowling pins, this one, that one, this one, and that one. Nice, man. Nice. Only 55 years, but it's what it is, man. Again, if these other stats matter, let me know. If not, not a big deal. I mean, it's cool to try to get them up high, right? But I don't want to sit here trying to balance stuff all day long. Like, I think it's this one. It's good for the life expectancy. Gotta watch out that it doesn't, like, cross the barrier for another one, though. I think that is the best one for the life, right? That's 6. That's got intellect as well. What if we do this? Do that again. So that's actually cheaper. And lives a little bit longer, right? Because that's only going to be 3 of these, which are super cheap to make. That's 50 on... Let's keep that. That's 40 on the life expectancy. And then 50 on the intellect. Another one of these will be nice. Bump up the years. Okay, so let's do this. 2 minutes on this one. Wonder why the times are different. Is that dependent on what foods they have? Possibly. Interesting. Kind of nice, man. Not too bad. The teacher was a pain, but they usually are in real life too, right? Just saying, man. Just saying. No hate against teachers. Kind of frees up some space here too without having all of the bowling pins and the bowling balls. Try to use those as much as we can. So in here, we don't have a junior. I wanted to see if it shows the readouts for, like, the teacher. Exactly what you need now. Here's how we made one. Probably, right? So we do a quick trip over to the refueling dock. It's like our mini base. I did stop by there off camera too, in between this video and the last one, just to make sure that everything was running properly. And all the cables are fine. That whole facility is fantastic. Had to add some lights on the boats. Kind of show you that once we get down there. I did a small amount of remodeling on the boat just for... Well, you'll see, man. You'll see. Not too much. Don't worry. We'll do the major part of it on camera, but... Had to do a little bit with the storage and stuff. 1 minute. Excited. Oh, yeah. How's the water? So the water use is fantastic, man. I'm guessing because we got the buffer system going on. Either that or doesn't use too much water. It's like 4 of the pumps down here. We only got the one running. Interesting. Perfect. Lab tech. And there we go. So that's all ready for the next round. Had to see what other foods that we need. I'll look off camera. Try to get these topped up. We need a lot of the fat, it seems, for pretty much all of them. I need to work out how we can use some of the lower tier ones. Just for, I mean, simplicity, right? These are super expensive. Take a long time, a lot of resources, and we got to kill all of the sharks for the special parts. Watch your head. So using the lower tier if we can, kind of save us some trouble, you know? We'll save once we get on the boat. Is it daytime? Absolutely. I'm glad there's not a timer once you actually make them. It's only whenever you're taking them from the seed vault, you know? I hear you. The fish, dude, the fish. I'm not trying to jump across with, like, holding those things again, you know? Alright. Juniors 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a lot of these to make, man. 40 of these guys? Alright. So that's everybody. Let's save again. So what I did with the boat was just put one of the lights right here. And then one right here. Went ahead and put down the connector too. It works. Keeps the fish off the boat, so it's not too bad, man. Now for the underside. Don't mind the methane tank. Okay, had to make some foods. That is going away. Need to figure out what to do with this. This might actually go upstairs. Mainly because having the tank out is a pain. Don't know if we really need the methane from this, but... a little bit of crafting. I mean, it's almost one full tank, so it's not too bad. But the main thing is, that's all of our storage. So I downsized from the large ones to the medium because, look, man, there's no reason to carry around on the boat the big containers all the way full, right? More space out here now. That's all our overflow. Each one of these are just the 100 on the weight. So I think that might work out. Smaller, compact on the side over here. And then same with these. Kind of just all of our miscellaneous stuff. And that's for the memories. I need to change those out for some smaller ones. And that's all of the rare stuff there. But it's all in range of this guy, so... it's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. That's why I was on the floor. Had a space. Tell you what, let's do this too. While we're moving... oh yeah, I got some more of these guys too. Put 4 of those guys down here. This is done. These are just for the foods when I'm making them. Let's get some of the fat going while we're traveling. Actually, you know what? We don't need this one. It's mainly for the larger ones to speed them up. 24 seconds, so it's not too bad. I got the one on there for the lower cost, though. Are we good? All right. Close the door. Safety reasons. So, first stop is a refueling depot. Need to put some methane and oxygen up here, the tanks. Probably 2 of each. Or might just totally empty out what we have over there. We'll kind of see. And then head down to the exit station. Right there. A lot of traveling, dude. Holy crap, man. A ton of traveling. Oh, yeah. Mooring line. So, dude, whatever they did to fix these in between videos, they work fantastic now, man. No problems getting stuck. And they got a little bit more slack on how tight they hold you against the dock. So, very good work on the devs for fixing that. Next up, Refueling Depot. Nice day out on the water. Watch out, Junior. Gonna get ran over. No, it's your fault. Just saying. We still got the one roller on top of that guy over there. Need to take out eventually. Dude, the laser sharks are no joke, man. Almost died off camera twice to those guys. So it turns out the ones that ram you will jump on the boats. I was up here, right, on this guy, trying to take out a normal shark, and the rammy one jumped up and then, like, threw me, man. Not sure if that's intended, but holy crap, is that terrifying to have happen. Got stuff down below making for, I think it's like 3 or 4 of the methane tanks. And then 3 or 4 of the oxygen too, so that should be enough. That's gonna start raining too, watch. Well, I'll tell you what. I start slowing down a little bit. I'm really thinking about putting all the food processing over here too. Just to make life easier. Again, spend a lot of my time off camera over here. Getting stuff sorted out with the diesel, the oil tanks, things like that. So might as well get the food going. It might move the machine as well for breaking down all of the biomass. All right, slow down, slow down. Take it easy. Don't damage the boat. Okay, so we got 4 of the oxygen here. They're all full too. And 3 of the methane. Alright, see if we can do this without causing any problems. Thank you. Come back here. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Slow it down. There we go, man. Alright, so hook up this. We'll take on... We have enough? Grab some more of the cables. We'll take on some diesel. We don't need any of the flamethrower fuel. I think this is off, right? I was using this guy to fill up some of the diesel and that for the gas, just to get rid of some of the biomass too. We had so much of the normal stuff. It was like too much, man. Let's offload our carbon dioxide as well. Three tanks are too much. I think 1, maybe 2 should be fine. When we do the rework, we'll get rid of all this extra stuff. Try to tone it down. I think maybe just 4 of the wind turbines should be fine as well. Kind of see, man. We'll see. So, what we need to do is methane. And all this extra, we'll build some of the tanks on the exit station and kind of just leave it there. Just to offload it from the depot here. Do one more right here. They're not all centered, but it'll be fine. So, what are we missing? Oh, it's still making stuff. It's got a lot of stuff to make. Okay. That'll be a minute. It should be almost done, right? Just about. So I think... Yeah, methane and oxygen. So it is all ran properly right here. Now, we haven't done this yet. Offloading from this boat, or from the station to the boat for these things. So, good test to see if it's all set up properly, you know? Methane's almost done. Now, the oxygen used to move super, super slow. I'm not sure if they changed that. Kind of hope they did, but... I have to see. So, it's going to be the outer one. For that. There we go. That's going to be in only. There we go, man. Said I'd totally empty that out. How far along are we for the oxygen? A little bit, a little bit. Might need to top up our stuff here, too. So I kind of changed my mind, man. Instead of storing all this extra stuff on the Exodus station, let's just take what we need to be able to set up a launch at a time. Right? I don't want to have storage here, storage over there, and have to mix and match, because eventually I'm going to have leftovers anyway and have to come back here. So let's only take what we need. So what we'll do, empty this one tank out. I think we need 2 of these. And 1 of these? I can't remember how much the ratio is. One we need more of than the other. So we'll take 2 tanks of each for right now. And that should be enough. So that's flowing in. We want to do that way only. It's almost done. And we got some downstairs too. In that one tank. And then take this one and fill that up. Get rid of this. Keep it simple, man. I think we got some tanks over there too. What we'll do is just kind of get rid of them all together once we get over there. Throw this back into here. Get our stuff back. Alright, so last cable here, and I think we're kind of set, man. Everything is unhooked and ready to go. Full on diesel, full on the oxygen and methane. Got all the juniors. Close the door for safety reasons. Now if it's raining whenever we get there and try to send off the rocket, we're not going to wait. Last time we waited for the weather to clear up, and dude, it takes forever down there sometimes for the rain to go away. Alright, don't crash into the dock. It is our home. It was so much to get all that set up, but it does work all very well, man. Alright, next stop is Exodus Station. So, a little bit worried. All the lights on the Exodus Station are red. Maybe they'll be like the Lazarus Complex and turn back white? I'm not sure how many cables we got. We got a small little substation on the far side. And one right up here too, so it shouldn't be too much to fix. Now we got to make 2 different stops here, right? We got to stop at the front here, offload the juniors. They'll take the trolley across. Then we need to move the boat to this side over here. That's where I have all the cables ran to offload the methane as well as the oxygen. There we go, man. Nice little sunrise. Yeah, gotta check the cables too. Wait, there we go. Okay. Maybe the ones on the back side are good too. Let's take it easy. Slow it down some. We had some of the sharks following us too. Hopefully they broke off and went somewhere else. It was the ramming ones. Easy, easy. Speaking about ramming, testing it for stability. It's good, man. It didn't fall down. Need some better brakes. Sharks are gone. We're good. Alright, so get close. Take it easy. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Just drop anchor. Slow us down a lot faster. Ooh, we got some lag here. Quite a bit, actually. Might be stuff loading in from the update, too. Take the anchor off. Should pull it all the way back, I think. Yeah, really, really frame me around here. Holy crap, dude. But right. Need to launch a rocket today. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. Okay. Okay. Try that. There we go. There we go. Always has some issues. So, all we're doing here is offloading the juniors, all 4. Yeah, it's super weird to grab these guys once there's a seat inside. See, we actually got the trolley over here, too. Yep, sorry. Watch your head. I'll tell you what. All right. I need a cart, man. So I can load all these up, push them onto here, and then get them up there a little bit faster. Alright, last one. So what we'll do is put these up top, hit the button to send them across, we'll drive the boat around, start offloading all the oxygen and methane, and then go back and grab these guys. Perfect. As somebody left a comment quite a while ago and said you can climb ladders while you're holding these. I tried off camera with an empty one, and you can't. So not sure if they changed it or what, but you're not able to do that. Let's not put it right on the edge, man. Just saying, dude, safety reasons. What we could do, and might do, seeing as how we're sending off 40 of these guys, is around the side here. It's a very long stretch, though, man. Run all the cables for the oxygen and methane along here. That way, when we get up here to the boats, hook those guys up, offload these, travel across on the tram, and then I should fill it. I don't think it's too far for it to travel. The problem is, we'd probably have to come across here and down there and across the roof with the cables. Might be something we do. Have to wait and see, man. Again, it's our first time doing it this way, so see how bad the process is. I'm just thinking about not having to move the boat all the time, you know? That should work. Don't jump off, please, and thank you. Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, easy, easy, easy on the docking. Junior. Holy crap, dude. There we go. Saved it. Alright. Straighten up, Junior. Pull the back end around a little bit. Help it out some. There we go. Alright, so all we gotta do... No! I got just a one gas cable. So it'll be 2 trips for... this. Let's see how this is set up. It's been a long time since we've actually been here. And I don't remember what goes to what. So normally, we gotta hook up the power to feed the rocket. As far as the gases, I think they're set up to go into some storage first. Might run a second line here too for the methane and oxygen instead of just doing one because the offload time is so long. But we're only filling up the rocket. I want to bypass the tanks, break them down. So they come up here. Yeah, so change it up right here. So grab you. And you. We got some here already. Let's offload what we have. We'll kind of go from there. So that's full. You got a tiny bit. Do your thing. I like this part, man. It's kind of cool. Having the doors on the side and having to fill it that way, you know? So totally empty out. Same with you. You're done. Remove these. Again, no point in having extra storage here. Just run it onto the boat and then kind of go from there. I'll see what the ratio is too when we go up there. Actually, just check now. I want to say it's like 1 tank of methane and 2 tanks of oxygen that we need. So yeah, methane is only 3,000. Oxygen is 12. And I think the oxygen holds 12 in 1 full tank, right? If so, just 1 tank of each. Which is even better. Okay, so 2 of these. They're only 9,000. That kind of sucks, man. So next time, we'll just do that. So the way it looks, we got enough of the methane up here for one more launch. And we just need some of the oxygen. So what we'll do is I went ahead and hooked up all the cables down at the boat. We'll send this one off. And when it comes back, before we leave, we'll go ahead and refill it. That way all we need is, I think, a little bit more of the oxygen. And we should be kind of set. So that's empty. Turn that on. We'll fix these as well. Just run them straight down next time. So that is set. We could just leave these cables here too, right? Let's take them. How much more do you need? A little bit, halfway there. So, let's grab the juniors real quick. Easy. While that's doing its thing. They should be right over here. Stairs right there too, so not too far to go. Yeah, there we go. Let's get them off of this guy just in case, and we'll send it back to the other side. It's quite the it's quite the process, man. Don't forget you're seeing the edited version. Takes a lot longer for me to do it in the game versus what you see on the recording, you know. We might have a night launch. Just saying, man. If the weather is right, the weather is right. So up we go. Here we got about 2,000 more on the oxygen. Unhook that, and we should be kind of set. Now, I think we have to go all the way out to the other viewing area to actually launch it off. There's a console up here. I think that's only for checking the stats and stuff. Oh, yeah, they totally changed it. So it used to be one here in the middle and two on the sides. Kind of like at a different angle. But now they got 4 slots in here. I mean, it makes sense, man. All this stuff does require 4, so... Hello? Easy. Watch your head. I'll tell you what. 1 of 4. Now, I think we have to go all the way back to the Lazarus complex once we send this up, right? I mean, we need to grab our reward. And I totally forgot to bring some cash with me. Apparently, if you put cash in here and a teddy bear, you get more rewards. Or something like that. But, I think we have to go back to the Lazarus complex to finish the mission. We need to assign these guys to that one task. Easy. Easy. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Let's, do this. And that'll be our thumbnail for the video. I like it, dude. I like it. Alright, so what do we have here? Everything is 100%. That's all done. We need to close this. Have a good flight. Just saying, man. Just saying. And then unhook the oxygen, and we're kind of set. Back down we go. Yeah, we'll do a night launch. We'll have to search for the ship that comes down for the rewards, but like I said, we'll hook up everything for the power and the oxygen and methane, get this thing refueled, and then all that we'll need is probably a little bit more on the oxygen. We should be kind of set. Possibly. Might be enough in the tanks. Need to go up one level. At least the fish don't come up here, you know? It's always a, it's always a good thing. It's raining too. Horrible time for a rocket launch. So I think... all good? All good? All good? Fantastic. Alright, so... let's go out to the platform. And we'll start everything up. Watch your toes. Just saying, man. Just saying. Turn this back off. We should probably save it here too, just in case. Alright, so. Kind of hard to see, but is what it is. Why is my face in the... I was too close, man. So start up. And then request launch. 40 seconds. Do we want to go upstairs? Probably, right? Check it from the roof. Rain went away. Still here, never mind. Need to build a chair up here, I'm just saying. We can still see it, man. Take your time.
20 seconds and counting.
Okay, 20 seconds.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4.
Exciting, man.
3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have liftoff.
There they go. Glad the rain actually stopped, you know? Looks kind of cool at nighttime. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Takes him a minute to get up there and then send down our care package. It's kind of weird how the rocket comes back down. I mean, it makes sense, right? Happens in real life. And lands back on the platform, but the regeneration of the top part, it's kind of weird. Maybe they changed it? We'll see here in a second. Turn that back on, too. Nice sunrise. So, 2 things we need to do before we head back to Lazarus is 1, get our reward that should drop down here in a minute. And then 2, refuel this thing. Should be kind of set. Maybe what I'll do, too, is do this every time. Well, let's say bring stuff for 2 launches. I'm not sure. I don't know how to go after this. Maybe we can do enough for a couple launches at once and just bring a bunch of stuff on the ship, you know? Be kind of nice instead of doing 1 launch every single time. Kind of time consuming. We're about 2.5 hours, 3 hours into the recording. Something like that now. So it's quite a process, man. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic. Let's go up top, and that should give us our dropship for the reward. Still got some stuff left, too. It's kind of weird. There we go. Poof! It's back. So where is the pod? Drops our stuff down. Last time, when we did this part, came down over here on the side. Maybe it's delayed? The rain? It happens, dude. Okay, let's head down. Hook everything back up. Maybe it'll pop down here soon. We should be able to see it on the map, too. I think it puts like a waypoint or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's not bugged. That kind of sucks. We need all the memories. They give you some memories, a little bit of resources and stuff like that, so... Wait. We need to go back up 1 level, man. There we go. So that's running from the boat. Goes super fast. That's going from that 1 tank that's over there. So yeah, what I need to do is run 1 more set of lines. So we can run the oxygen and the methane at the same time. Wait, what? Oh. Have them both hooked up. Hold on. Pull from the tank first, buddy. Empty that out. Yeah, that way we can do the oxygen and the methane at once. I'll do it off camera. It's quite the process to run the lines up here. Still no rewards, though, huh? Landed right over here last time. So we're just about done here. I went ahead and got things sorted out as best I could for the moment. Down here. So the power's running properly, as well as the oxygen. Need to work on the methane. Run a whole separate line going down to the boat. One thing is that we got 1,100 left in here. So that's like 1/3 of a launch. So we'll wait, use all that, and then restring the cables. Kind of see how that works out. Oh yeah, found the drop pod too. It went poof! Oh, there it is. Holy crap, dude. Might be just outside of render range. But there's the drop pod. Last time, it was over here. Don't go anywhere, please. Hopefully there's not a timer on it. I don't think so, right? Check on this. I kind of want to unhook and go pick that up before it disappears. Almost, man. So close. What we need is some high-capacity hoses. Maybe lock it behind a new mission. Maybe in-game stuff like that. But it'd be nice to have a higher output for all the hoses, man. Especially for the gases. Again, takes forever. For the electricity, that went super fast, man. Charging that all up. Even for the methane, because it's a lower amount that you need. Alright, so just about done with the oxygen. Perfect. Close the door. Safety first, man. Just saying. We're set. Ready for another launch. It's not too painful of a process, but don't forget, man. We've had a lot of time to get everything sorted out up here, too, and get everything ran. It's still there. Okay. Getting kind of worried, man. Getting kind of worried. Almost the end of another day. We'll jump off the side here and be right at the boat. Need the boat nut on the boats. Perfect. You're right. Making a lot of noise. Alright, give me this. And this. And this. Stop it. And that. Alright, so. Just go forward. Go forward to go back. So we'll do the same thing as last time. Try to get next to it. Jump off the ramp there. And land on top. You can't go through the bottom too, so. Multiple ways to get in, but. I like parking right next to it. I think it kind of floats around too. Last time we ended up very far from the boat. So it seems a lot deeper than the other one. Is it more levels? What if it changes by how many juniors you send up? That's kind of cool, so. Easy, easy. Don't bump it. Alright. Should be fine there. Inventory is good. Easy. Nailed it. Don't go anywhere, buddy. Alright, so. Down we go. Nothing in this one. Loot room. Not very much stuff, man. So these, you can use, and it's supposed to duplicate how many things you get, potentially. I didn't get the other one to give us anything extra. Probably just scrap it and use the other stuff, you know? Coffee seeds. Build your own tree. Wait a minute, what? Oh, is that what these are for? Where's it at? Scroll down. Not here. Here. Grow beds. Or is that a regular bed? I think it's a grow bed, right? One right here, too. Hold any grown vegetation. I had to see about that in a different video. Ah, yeah, more stuff. So last time, we just had the one level that had items. So it's one level per junior. Okay. That's kind of neat, man. Just saying. All the stuff, all the stuff. That's what we got last time was the entanglement lens. And that should be the bottom, right? Absolutely. Okay, so what we got was 3 of those. Got some more of the wisdom and logic. Some more logic. Coffee seed. 2 more coffee seed. So it's not all the same stuff that we used either. Interesting. It's kind of random, huh? Not too much stuff. I mean, the rare stuff like this and that is definitely nice. Okay. All depends on what we need for the other ones that we send up too. And they're all in stacks of 1. That won't stack either. Okay. That's not too bad, man. Let's go out this way. Holy crap, is it nighttime? Is that a shark? I see lights. That's a shark. Let's get out of the water. Just saying, man. Not safe. I should have gone through the top, not the bottom. That's absolutely a shark coming for us. We haven't seen one in the water yet, right? I don't know if they will attack. Is that a shark? What if it's not a shark? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know if you can see it on the recording. I can barely see it. Dude, that thing looks terrifying. Surely that's not a shark, right? Because it had lights on both sides, not just on the top for the fins. Oh, I'm super curious. Super curious. I mean, super terrified as well. I mean, obvious reasons. Interesting. Okay. So, we've got barely any oxygen left. Perfect on that. Okay. Quite a bit of this. Way overkill in this. So what we might do... Making the foods for the juniors provides enough of the methane for the rocket launches. Might not need to worry about this so much, right? I was super worried about methane having enough for all the launches, but it only uses 3,000 for each one. Interesting. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's do this, man. I'm gonna head back to the Refueling Depot. Drop off this, drop off that. Take on some more diesel. I'll see you at the Lazarus Complex. And we'll complete the mission. Might go there first. We'll see, man, we'll see. Let's close the door. Save first, too. What is that on the side? Back it up, man, back it up. Is that a secret we haven't been to? There's a door hanging off the side, and that's where you go up to the roof. Right there. That one. Interesting. Is that where the ladders go up the side? And you climb up right here and right there? I don't think so. We need to check that. I know where that's at, too. Well, let's check that before we do this. Just to see what it's all about. Before I forget. It's on the side where it goes up to the roof. Alright, so the door going out. So it's down here! Don't fall all the way, holy crap, dude. Yeah, right there. Easy. Ooh. Number 4. We've only seen 3 so far. Holy crap! Overheated, overheated, overheated. No! 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 I would prefer not to talk about it.
Habitat care is established. That's the first bone of a fragile spine in a fragile body.
I hope whenever we... Okay, turn green. I hope whenever we're done with this mission, she quits saying that every time I log in. So, here's the thing, man, okay? I'm not taking credit for what just happened, okay? The grenades in this game are bonkers, man. They gotta work on it. I threw it. Obviously didn't go very far, but I did throw it, okay? It landed Right in the doorway. Our second death, man. I thought about jumping off into the water. But I was kind of thinking when that happened, we'd have to swim all the way around, come back up here, and do the exact same thing. At least that way we had a chance of living and not having to do the run back over here. That was a lot of the little guys inside. And speaking of that, we don't have this. Wait. Is that hooked up? It is. Right? It is. Okay. See, it's a lot. That was a lot of the little guys. New room, though. We definitely haven't been in that one. Because I had the security clearance for level 4. We've only seen the level 3 so far. Alright, so, try this again. Not throw a grenade in there. Yep, it's a lot of those guys, man. Holy crap, dude. That's where all the lag's coming from. That's where all the lag is coming from. What do we have in here? Is that really the only way to get into this room? I'm just saying. It's not safe. A lot of stuff to scrap. I see you back there, man. Memories. I like it. A lot of good stuff for rare parts. Okay, tell you what. Let me scrap all this. I'll see you back inside, and we'll finish the mission. He had to sleep in here because there's no way to get out, man. It's a long swim around to the boat, too. It's been a long day. It's been a very, very long day on the open seas. Alright, so in here, there's all of our humans. So 2 with the same name, okay. That's the room supervisor, station roomer, health assistant, teacher, and lab tech. Why does it say 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1 after their title? Their value as well. Not sure what that means. Time and space. 26 days for our first one. Okay. 24 years, 18, 19, 18, and 19. Okay, so how do we do this? Fill the remaining seats. Okay. I've got all the people. I can't... Instructions not clear. How do we assign them to the proper committee? Status is active. Needs more members. Can we cancel? Brother, they got to work on the instructions for some of this stuff. I love the game. I think they're doing a fantastic job with it, but look, man. Give me some type of tutorial for what to do here. You can't click on them. There's no options. Okay, let me look online. I hate to do this. I hate to look online for stuff. Alright, so what I saw online is it's kind of misleading where it says assign the habitat care members. You don't actually assign anybody. Eventually, when they grow in space long enough, they'll automatically assign themselves. So they really got to work on that because, I mean, I'm not the only one. A lot of people went back here and tried to assign them, and you can't. So the thing that worries me is some people said they waited like 2 or 3 in-game days, and their people started assigning, right, themselves. But then other people said that they've waited like multiple in-game days, and they've never assigned themselves to the proper roles. Wrong one. Wanted to go in here. So that's a room supervisor, health assistant, teacher, lab tech. Room supervisor, assistant, teacher, and tech. Okay, so we got all the right ones. They should have let you to like automatically assign them yourself. So the minimum age is 18. So that one's like 24. It says right there. That's our first one. This one is 18. That one's 19. 18 to 19. So they are old enough. Right? Minimum age is 18. So like this one. Minimum age has to be 21. And that one is 22. Okay, wait a minute. See? So right there. Members. Station roomer. That's our first one there. Rylan. So he is assigned as the station roomer there. Okay. So that works. Maybe we'll hang around while I'm recording for maybe one more in-game day. It's already been one in-game day. Right? We're on the second one now. Let it roll over. And we'll see if they actually assign themselves and then complete the mission. That's kind of what I wanted to do today, was complete this one so we can move on.
Roster confirmed. Habitat Care is fully seated and now speaks with a unified voice.
Okay.
Return to the council, Caretaker. When a committee speaks, it's never about mere paperwork.
I'm here. Next instructions. Oh, fantastic. I was about to go down and look to see what time of day it was. So take request. True choices. So that's all of our members, okay. So here's what I kind of gathered from this, right? They were in space for about 1 real-time hour, it said. So that's kind of what, or at least on the thing here, right? If you go back to the humans, right before she started talking, I looked here and it says time and space 1 hour. That's kind of whenever it checked over for them to be on the council.
Caretaker, the council is sending us to a courier sieve node. Careful, this structure isn't a shelter. It's more like a filter, intended to prevent undesired elements from ever reaching orbit. They desire whatever remains sealed inside that node. If Moses kept it offline and isolated, it likely violated established policy.
Travel to the node facility and recover the high-value memory. Interesting. Wonder what that is. Okay. It's a lot to take in. So, each one of these that we send up, right, for each one of the councils. Okay, they got to work on that with the Zoom. Or for the committees. Is each one going to have a new mission for us? Dude, that's a ton. That's a ton of content in this game. I'm just saying, man. I'm excited. Curious. Slightly terrified. But dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. A lot longer for me than it has been for you. This whole process just of today is about 3.5 hours or so, something like that. So it's been quite a while, man. A lot of stuff. But we got the 4 juniors up into space. Kind of learned better on how to make them. And then that should go a little bit easier in the next sentence that we have to do. I like how they increased the rocket to 4. I mean, it makes sense, man. You need 4 for each one of the committees. Only having 3 seats, it's kind of a pain because then you got to set up 2 rockets. Next video, we'll head over to that new node, check it out, and see what we have to do. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.